fucking FreshNetTV, man, the freshest internet TV.
Hey, we back again, FreshNetTV, with your favorite reporter, Dyck Lavish, bringing you Who the Hell Are You? Where young, talented entrepreneurs get to show the world who the hell they are. So, who the hell are you?
So, man, Chucky WorkClothes. Sitting here, we at the Rock House Cafe, Southside Indianapolis, man, right here where I'm from. RBC Records this year. Got a lot of stuff going on.
Man, Chucky WorkClothes, man. You a busy man, man. I know you touch a lot of shit, man. You know, we turned up, man, over here in New Year's, man. We brought in Petey Pablo and shit like that, man. So just let them know, like, with all the shit you doing, the shit got moving, like the producing, music, you know, projects, you know, you're doing a lot. So right now, what is your favorite thing you're doing right now?
Right now, well, you know, I love doing the promotions. We just had Petey Pablo out here. We've done, you know, a lot of work with Young Bleed. Of course, as you know, I do a lot of music with Bleed. We've done work with Crooked Eye, you know, from the West Coast, Slim Thug, just to name a few. And, you know, got a lot of people that we're gonna be looking to do this year.
And that's a big hit list, man. You fucking with a lot of people, man. Touching a lot of faces that people just dream about touching, man. So I know that's a good thing, man. You know, I heard about you from just how you moving, man. I know a few people that you know, and the shit you doing right now in Naptown, man, it's crazy, man. You know, so you keeping it moving out here, like, you know what I mean. So like, as far as just you, Chucky WorkClothes, what do you have coming?
Well, you know, next month, February 24th, I got what's considered to be my debut album coming. It's, you know, distributed by RBC Records out in Burbank, California. So, you know, they put a lot of power behind it. You know, I was fortunate enough to get linked up to where, you know, I was able to do a record with E40.
E40, shout out.
You know, I got a beat from Daz, and you know, a song with Corrupt. So, you know, I got the Dog Pound on there. Young Buck on a record, man. Production, you know, is crazy from some of the best producers from out here and from around the country. You know, the guy that's doing the mix and mastering, he's down in Florida. So yeah, touching a lot of markets around the country, really from East Coast to West Coast, man, right from here.
Man, you're moving heavy, man. What's this right here? This new project, the Country Boy Living. What's that new project you got out right here?
That's that Young Bleed and that Chucky WorkClothes album.
Okay.
If you don't have that, you know, go to iTunes, Google Play, Amazon.com. Get that. You know, you can check it out on Spotify if you just want to spin it. You know, and it's real hot, man. Most of the production was done locally here in Indianapolis from producers here. Outside features, you know, we was able to do a song with Big Mike from the Ghetto Boys, but you know, following the format of the record, you know, Bleed, of course, you know, he's from Louisiana. Me, you know, being from right here in Indianapolis, Indiana, whenever I go to other places, man, the first thing they say is, man, where are you from, man? You know, your country is hell.
Yeah.
And so basically, you know, Bleed definitely gets the same thing. So that's where the Country Boy Living thing came from, us doing that, you know, because whenever we go to every different other part of the country, you know, that's what they say. They want to know where we're from and say we're country as hell. So we just be ourselves and embrace it, man, and really people love it.
Okay, I heard something like there's a part 2 or something like that coming real soon to this.
Yeah, you know, Country Boy Living 2, definitely coming. You know, because you know my album, the Tax Season album, coming out next month is you know, a rap. You know, we're just, you know, on to the particulars of that. That's coming. So you know, me and Bleed still had, you know, plenty extra records recorded. We sit down, probably go in 3-4 sessions, and yeah, we'll be ready to drop another one by this summer. You know, I'm trying to drop 2 albums every year. You know, however I do it.
Hard work, huh, man? We're like you working so hard and doing so much, man. Like what keeps you focused on putting these albums out like that, you know?
I look at it like this, you know, seeing the fact that, you know, I kind of made it to where I'm at and to where I feel like I'm going by promoting myself. I don't really ever take a day off from doing something that has something to do with the music. So if I'm sitting down writing in my book and getting ready to record one day, that's cool. I'm doing that day. I might just post up on the computer and do nothing but promotions all day. And you know, when I got events and different things going on, I still stand right here at the gas station and pass out the flyers myself. So,
straight up,
you know, like I tell everybody, anytime we get into the conversation, when you're a musician, promoter, both, there's always something that you can be doing.
Always,
you know,
something.
There's infinite work to be done.
Man,
so
never
we
stop
just
to
try
grind,
stay
never
on
stop.
top of it.
Yeah, for sure that, man. But like the features and the people you come in contact with, man, like how do you get yourself out there to get these people like to know who you are, or to even feature a Young Bleed? Like, you know, I'm a Young Bleed fan, you know, from way back from,
Absolutely.
you know what I mean, the P days. So, you know, it's like for you to do something, it's almost like, you know, like, wow, how do you get, you know what I mean? Like you touching a lot of people out here, so how do you get that contact with them people? Is it just your grind, you just out here grinding like that and just bumping into these people, or is it like?
Well, you know, I mean, to be completely honest, man, to get acquainted with most people in the first place when they're established artists with accolades and stuff like that, normally you got to start by putting something in their pocket. You know, let them know you're serious. You know, it's a respect thing to me. Okay, yeah, I want to mess with you. You know, what's your demands? Okay, boom, now we're in there. We can build a relationship from here.
So that's for those that just didn't know that that it is self-promotion.
No,
it takes that self-investment to get with these motherfuckers.
Invest in yourself, and you know, no matter what anybody else thinks about it, if you think it's a solid investment, you know, try not to let any good opportunities pass you by. Like getting linked up with Bleed, that was an opportunity that I was not gonna let pass me by.
That's once in a lifetime.
Yeah, so you know, so we got to get linked up and do, you know, the first record we did, and we set up some shows, and then we did some more records, and you know, just did a lot of work together.
Yeah, man. Well, I'm looking forward to doing some, you know what I mean, some future work with Chucky WorkClothes, you know what I mean? Like, in the name, Chucky WorkClothes, is that just your grind that came from just you being you grinding? Is that, you know, how did that name come about, Chucky WorkClothes?
You know, the WorkClothes thing for me always, you know, came from, I was a dude, you know, before I was rapping, to where, you know, even if I was doing well, you would never know it, because I was an under the radar type of person, and for me it was about getting everything. You know, I used to rap about, you know, still being in my work clothes, fetching my loose ends, and this and that. You know, I delivered pizza. You know, I worked at Pizza Hut for 8 years. You know, so to the, you know, person to just look at me, they might, you know, whatever, but yeah, I've always.
So it just come from trapping in your Pizza Hut uniform, straight from Pizza
Hut
to
the booth,
from the booth straight to the streets, from the streets straight to the
all the
whatever,
time.
you know,
in rotation, always in your work clothes, whatever you're doing. From first thing in the morning to last thing at night.
And last thing at night, huh? You're first person up and last person to sleep. But we're gonna go into the segment called 21 Questions, where we're gonna ask you a few questions. We want a real nigga answer, you know.
Cool.
Okay, well, we're gonna start off like this, man. When you pop up, when you turn up, man, well, what you sipping on? What you drinking?
You know what, man? Actually, you know, I gave up drinking, man. About 62 days ago, I haven't drank any alcohol. Just for the simple fact, you know, I can drink, you know, and have some good nights. But, you know, I just came to a place to where, you know, I do a lot of stuff when I drink alcohol that I wouldn't normally do if I wasn't. So, you know, I just, you know, did away with it. But when I was drinking, I had to start out on my Bud Light. And then I would usually get on the dark, you know, the Crown, the Jack, and shit like that. If I was drinking clear, you know, Goose, shit like that.
Now it's just a spiritual meditation now for you, right?
You know, I don't drink at all, man.
That's good though, man.
I doubt I'll pick it back up.
Yeah, man. You know, faking your blessings with that, you know. You know what I mean? That's a hard struggle trying to quit drinking, man. You know, we all go through that, man. But okay, as far as Chucky WorkClothes, man, like where can we see him at next? Where you gonna be at next? You got anything, new shows? You know what I mean? Performing? Anything coming up?
Yeah, you know, I got a show in Louisville, January 17th at the U.S. Lounge. I'm gonna be setting up a few dates right around February 24th that will go along with the release of my record. I don't have the exact dates and locations of those, but we're trying to make it work to where we get Bleed on the bill, possibly do Crooked Eye on the bill, and possibly do about 4 or 5 cities.
Okay, that's
Midwest run probably for now. But you know, for now, definitely January 17th, I'll be at U.S. Lounge in Louisville.
Okay, well let me say this. 17th in Louisville. So remember that though. But let me say this. If you can perform anywhere in the world, you know, like you at that point where you Chucky WorkClothes, people knowing you Eminem, like, you know what I mean, you at that status, you know what I mean? So where would you want to perform at, you know what I mean?
Man,
anywhere across the world.
Lucas Oil Stadium, you know, it'd be nice to have that packed all the way out, you know, Bankers Life Fieldhouse, one of those, Verizon Wireless. I like to travel, man. There's probably odd places that I could say that I would like to perform, but yeah, I just want to go everywhere and perform everywhere, every city, every sound.
The Lucas Oil be just like a home touching thing for you.
To sell out Lucas Oil Stadium or, you know, Bankers Life Fieldhouse, that'd be like, you know, when Jay-Z sold out the Madison Square Garden.
Okay, we can feel that. We can feel that. I mean, so you know it's FreshNetTV, man. So we gotta ask you, man, how you keep it fresh, man? How you do it? Like you like number 11 J's, or you come up with the number 7 J's, man?
Man, you know what? Sitting here thinking about it, I couldn't even tell you which ones is the 11s or the 7s, man. I'm not exactly sneaker freak, man. I still like shell toe, Adidas, and regular type. But that kind of goes along with who I am exactly. You know what I mean?
I mean, I see you had the J's on your feet. That's why I asked. Yeah, you know. But okay, let me say this. So what's your favorite pair of shoes? All time favorite pair? Just it ain't gotta be.
Man, probably a couple different pairs of the Barclays.
FreshNetTV, man. We're here with Chucky WorkClothes, man. We about to wrap things up. Just let them know where we can find you at, man.
Man, you know, Facebook.com/Chucky WorkClothes, Twitter, C WorkClothes, Chucky WorkClothes on Instagram, ChuckyWorkClothes.com. Yeah, just Google Chucky WorkClothes and you can find me. Reverb Nation, SoundCloud, all that stuff. Spotify, iTunes, Google Play, anything, we're on there, and shit, add to the catalog all the time. So yeah, stay posted and check us out.
I'm sure I will support that, man. Chucky WorkClothes, fucking with FreshNetTV. You know me, Dyck Lavish. Holla back.